Do you want to add some cozy boho style to your home without spending a fortune? In this video, I am sharing 5 macrame cord DIYs that are beautiful, practical, and surprisingly simple to make. So if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button and let's dive in. If you love that cozy boho vibe at home, macrame projects are one of the easiest ways to add it. Take this macrame wood shelf. It's simple, but it instantly turns a window into a little plant sanctuary. A few knots, a wooden board, and suddenly you've got a floating shelf that feels handmade and warm. Macrame works beautifully around the house because it adds texture and softness that you don't get from regular shelves or decor. You can use projects like this to display your plants, candles, crystals, or small handmade pieces. It's functional, but it also becomes part of the design of the room. And the best part? Each one ends up slightly different, which makes your space feel a lot more personal. I made this shelf to grow my own little window garden of microgreens and herbs. Because sometimes the smallest handmade touches are what make a house feel truly cozy. Project number 2 is this cozy macrame lantern. This one is one of those pieces that instantly makes a room feel warmer. It's simply a glass jar wrapped in macrame, but when you add fairy lights inside, it creates this soft glow that feels really relaxing. I love using pieces like this in the evening when you want that calm, cozy atmosphere without turning on all the lights. The macrame adds texture and a handmade touch, while the glass reflects the fairy lights and makes the whole lantern sparkle a little. You can hang it near a window, in a cozy reading corner, or even outside on a patio during summer nights. What I like about this project is that it's simple, but it adds a lot of character to a space. Project number 3 is this macrame air plant holder. This one is a great little piece if you want to add some greenery to your home without needing a lot of space. Air plants are perfect for small displays like this because they don't need soil, just a bit of light and the occasional mist. The macrame wrapping around the hoop gives it that simple boho texture, and the copper spiral adds a little handcrafted detail that really stands out. I like pieces like this because they're small, but they still add personality to a wall. You can hang one on its own or group a few together to create a really interesting little plant display. Project number 4 is these cute little macrame wall hangings. These are small projects, but they add a lot of personality to a space. The knotted center and little tassels around the edge give them a fun, textured look that really stands out on the wall. What I like about these is that you can hang one by itself or group a few together to create a little boho wall display. You can space them out, line them up vertically, or even mix them with other wall decor like plants or woven pieces. They're also great projects if you have leftover macrame cord, because they don't require much material at all. Sometimes the smallest handmade pieces end up being the ones that make a space feel the most cozy. Project number 5 is these macrame hemp rope baskets. These are one of those projects that are both decorative and really useful. The basket has that natural earthy texture from the hemp rope, and the macrame wrapping gives it a cozy, handmade look. What I like about this design is that you can really play around with the pattern. You can wrap the rope tighter, space the knots differently, or even add little details like copper accents or tassels. They're great for holding things like craft supplies, yarn, plants, or even keys and mail on an entry table. And because they're handmade, each one ends up looking a little different, which makes them feel more unique than store-bought baskets. Projects like this are a great way to add boho style and practical storage to your home. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for other types of videos like this that you want to see, just let me know in the comments below. See you in the next one.